Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 33.
33.
We weren't here last week because stuff came up and I had to work, so
Yeah,
that's what happens.
we got busy.
We got busy.
We're sorry.
So yeah, we don't have a lot to talk about.
We never do.
But we just watched some things that we can talk about, but we'll save that for the end. So if you want to start with your week.
My week was good. I went out to dinner at a Mexican restaurant, and I'm going to say, we got Mexican earlier on in the past 2 weeks from my favorite Mexican restaurant. Mexican restaurants are probably some of the most inconsistent. Just because of, like, ingredients-wise and, like, how they offer their dishes. So I never know what to order in a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
Because I'm always just confused.
Tacos.
I did order tacos.
Okay.
But
Then
these
you're good.
tacos didn't have the stuff that other tacos have.
Did they have meat?
Yes.
Did they have cheese?
No.
They didn't have any cheese.
No.
Did they have a taco shell?
Yes.
It's good enough.
Okay.
You
Well,
can add your own cheese. Ask for a side of cheese.
I guess. It's just weird. I never know how to order at specific Mexican restaurants. It's just always weird. But also, lately at Mexican restaurants, they have the most alcoholic beverages.
Margaritas, usually.
No, I had a mojito at the second restaurant,
Okay.
and there was a lot of rum in it. Just like the first, my favorite Mexican restaurant, I got a margarita, and now you can get them to go.
Okay.
So I went. When I picked up the food, I was like, hey, can I get a margarita to go? She said, do you want 16 or 32 ounces? Obviously, if I'm going home, I'm going to get the 32 because I don't have to go anywhere. So
Right.
I got the 32.
Right.
I didn't even get a quarter of the way through, and I was already drunk because there was so much tequila in it.
And it's still in the fridge, isn't it?
Yeah. Some of it's still in the fridge because I'm going to use it as a mixer for other things
Okay.
because there's so much tequila in it. But yeah.
All right. Is that
So,
all about Mexican food?
Mexican restaurants for drinks. Definitely good call. So there's that. I'm reading another really good book.
Okay. What are you reading?
The one that Jackie gave me for Christmas? I think she gave it to me for Christmas. I'm reading V.B. Schwab.
That's the name of the book?
That's the name of the author. And it's called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. He's very good. It's about a girl.
Who's invisible.
No.
And lives a life that no one can see.
No.
It's very boring for the writer, or the reader, anyway.
No. It's about a girl who
Lives in an invisible house.
Gosh, stop.
Wears invisible clothes.
Okay. Are you done yet? Because I'm not going to keep going if you're not done yet.
Skin's invisible, and all you can see is, like, her muscles.
That would be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Anything else?
Invisible fingernails.
Just the fingernails.
Yes. Ooh, invisible teeth. That'd be weird.
So all you see is gums,
Yeah.
and then she gives you a blowjob, and then you start feeling the teeth.
Why you gotta
Wouldn't
go
that
right
be
to the
weird?
perv thing?
Wouldn't
huh?
that be weird? I'm just saying. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's just like when she smiles, like, oh my God, you ain't got no teeth. Oh no, they're there. They're just invisible. Oh, okay. And that's the end of the book.
Why didn't you just like smile without showing teeth?
She does smile without showing teeth. They're invisible.
I don't think people would ask.
I think they would. Oh, I think they would. How do you go? What do you do at the dentist?
You can't go to the dentist.
But what about like cavities and all?
I don't think you.
Would cavities show up?
No.
Because it's not part of the tooth.
Well, cavities are a hole in your tooth.
Well, cavities are not necessarily a hole, but like yes, there's a hole, but there's like the black part of it. Would that show up?
No, because that's cavities are a rotting of your tooth.
Yes, so rotting.
They're not gum decay.
Not one sentence did I say anything about gums.
So
why would that have
but
anything to do with anything?
What it has to do with is if it's invisible teeth, you're not going to see
You're going to see
rotting.
the decay.
Why?
You could possibly see the decay
No,
on it.
because it's still the tooth decaying.
No, but it's the decay is bacterial on the tooth and all.
But
that's how decay works.
No, it's
yes, that's what decay is.
You're not going to see it because it's part of the tooth. I don't think you'd see the decay. I'm going to go out there and say it. If you have invisible teeth, you're not going to see them rotting.
So, like, if you eat like a salad or something, or broccoli, and you got some broccoli stuck in your invisible teeth,
it's just going to be like a green dot floating in your mouth.
I like where this is going. The girl with invisible teeth.
It's misleading.
She can be like a superhero.
What's her superpower?
Having invisible teeth. It's a very crappy superpower. She's one of the you have the X-Men and then you have like the A squad, the B squad. She's down at like
G.
Y.
Why?
Yeah, because what is that superpower going to do?
I mean, she could trick people and then bite them. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she can. Oh, I'm gonna give you a gummer and then just bite your dick.
There you go. See?
Yeah, because they need that in the X-Men. All right, you can shoot lasers. You can pretend to suck a dick with your gums and then bite them. Oh, you're going to go over in that line?
You never know when that could come in handy.
You can go, you're one step below the person whose superpower is sharpening the pencil to the right point and then pulling it out.
That's no. You're way below that person. That person is invaluable. Get a job at like an elementary school. He would be gold.
Superpower on a super team. It's not going to do much.
What if you have to take a lot of notes?
Who takes notes?
Beast. Doesn't Beast take notes? He's a scientist.
Yeah.
So
he's going to be Beast's lab assistant.
Yes.
Here you go, Hank.
Exactly. That would be Beast's best lab assistant. The pencil sharpening guy.
So he would just sharpen pencils?
Yep.
That's all?
Yep. His job is to keep all the pencils sharpened. And wait. And to have them on hand. So whenever Hank needs them, he has a sharpened pencil ready.
So his superpower is sharpening pencils to the perfect point, and then kind of like Gambit, who can like throw cards, but he can throw pencils, but only to land perfectly in Hank's hand.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
If anyone else asks for a pencil, it's like he throws it like 3 feet away from him. Like, damn it. And then on top of that, he doesn't know how to write.
Why?
It's just his curse of being able to sharpen a pencil, but he has no idea what to do with said pencil.
I think that's dumb. If he knows how to sharpen pencils, he knows how to write.
No, he doesn't. He can't. It's just he doesn't know what to do.
I think his superpower should come with the curse of if he uses the pencil, he breaks it.
No.
Yes.
There's no curses. This isn't like...
Well, you said his curse is that he can't write.
Yeah, but that's like not saying like his curse, like if he does something, he just can't write. That's his disability. I mean, his disability is being a nerd that only sharpens pencils.
That's not a disability.
It's a disability.
It's an advantage.
It's a disability.
Also, I think that you're limiting him because if he could perfectly sharpen pencils, he obviously did well in school.
At sharpening pencils?
No, he sharpened pencils, and that made him good at math because he didn't have to spend a lot of time with the pencil sharpener. Nope, I don't believe that.
He can't write with the pencils.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
No.
Yes.
Fact.
False.
You're false.
No, you're
Madam.
false.
You are false.
You are false, sir.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, I think we should move on.
No.
Okay, enough.
So, okay, so we have I need one more. We have a super team of girl with invisible teeth.
Okay.
guy who sharpens the pencils but can't write. And
I think. Wait. I think a person.
let's think of another useless
He could
X-Men character.
change.
Maybe a girl who wears a yellow coat and shoots little fireworks from her fingers. Oh wait, they already have.
No,
one of those.
you leave Jubilee alone.
Fuck Jubilee.
I love Jubilee. Leave her
She's
alone.
waste of space. Anyway, go ahead.
Blasphemy over there. I think that you need an X-Men that can change the color of something pointless, like milk or soda.
Okay. I feel like that is
A beverage color
that is-
changer.
he or she can change any color, any liquid to a different color.
Yep.
That is far more useful than he is up in like E level. Because think, he could turn like anything, like he could make water look like it's blood. Like he could turn it red, so you could be scared. That he could turn water to make it look black. So if it's a smooth thing, you'd think it's like blacktop.
I'm not saying any liquid. I'm just.
I just said any
saying
liquid.
Milk.
I said
I'm just saying milk.
I'm saying any liquid. Why milk? Well, now you get into it. All milk, cow milk, goat milk, human milk.
Any kind of milk.
Why? How is it any kind of milk?
He takes the proteins, and he changes the color of the proteins.
So he can change protein color.
Just milk, not just any protein. Only lactobacillus.
You are you're skating on thin ice here. This is not believable. There's a lot of
And
holes.
a guy that sharpens pencils and a girl with invisible teeth is.
Those are genius. Those are genius, and I'm going to make a comic book out of them.
Fine, whatever.
And it's going to sell at least one copy.
Well, the color changing liquid person could be the leader.
No. I think it would have to be Invisible Teeth Girl.
Why?
Because, okay, so here's the thing. You have her. She's right in the middle, right? Color changing water guy is far superior, right?
Yeah.
And the dud who sharpens pencils
Don't call him a dud.
is rolling around like
He's
in infancy.
He's a great guy.
So she's the level-headed one. He's just dragging behind, and the liquid guy is kind of like the ace, the rough and tumble number 2 that gets shit done when it needs to get done.
All right, fine. As long as you have a color changing liquid person.
Yes.
Just because I think that's cool.
Okay, but only milk.
Only milk.
That
Any kind of milk.
That depletes him down to like lesser. It's got to be any liquid. It's got to be any liquid.
Fine, any liquid.
Okay. Just be the loserman instead of the X-Men.
The loserman. The L-men.
All right. So I don't know.
I was talking about my book. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
you got
yeah.
into invisible teeth.
Yeah. Back to the invisible girl who has visible teeth, which is very odd. It's vice
It's a
versa.
reverse?
There was twins at birth, right? One girl was invisible with visible teeth.
Okay.
The other girl was visible with invisible teeth.
Gotcha.
Shocker. Now,
That's-
which would you rather be?
The girl with invisible teeth.
Okay.
Because just visible teeth, man. Nobody's ever going to talk to you. They're just going to be freaked out.
They're going to talk to you. What are you talking about? They're going to talk to you all the time because that's all they can see is your mouth moving.
No, they're going to run away. People aren't going to talk to a floating set of teeth. It's weird.
Okay.
It's going to scare people.
You can't
People
really-
can get over a person with no teeth. People can't get over a floating pair of teeth.
And it'd be like, you know how people want to be that power to be invisible? It's kind of like the kind of creepy, pervy.
Creepy,
magic
pervy
power.
people want to be
How
invisible.
do you hide? Like, you can't hide your teeth.
No.
Like, I guess if you keep your no, because if you close your mouth, you're still going to see your teeth. That's how this works. You can't close your mouth and
Would you
hide your
still
teeth.
see your teeth?
You
Yeah.
always, because it's invisible.
Yeah,
You're
because
invisible.
you can see through the lips, but you can see the teeth through
So
the
you
lips.
can't really hide your teeth. So
Nope.
let's say you're the perv going into like the locker room to spy on some people getting undressed, and it's just your teeth.
Yeah,
like
no.
just some like Joker teeth floating through the air.
Nope. Creepy. People won't be able to get over it. People have their limits.
There's Jane again. She's in the boys' locker room.
Look at those teeth. Look at those pearly whites. We see them.
What if they weren't pearly whites? Like, what if you didn't take care of your teeth and they're just rotting teeth?
I feel like if the only thing people ever saw was your teeth, you'd take really good care of them.
I think if that was your existence, you'd just give up. Who are you trying to get his attention?
Cinder, because I'm afraid she's eating cat litter.
Nah, I just changed it. There shouldn't be.
Any poopy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I feel like if the only thing people see is your teeth, you're gonna take care of them.
Continue with your book.
Okay. So, it's about a girl who instantaneously disappears from people's memories.
Oh.
So, like, nobody.
Not as exciting.
Not as exciting to you, but it is a really good book.
Okay.
Highly recommend. I'm about 120 pages in.
Was it a 500-page book?
I think it's like a 400-page book.
Okay.
But very good writing.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
That's your week? Or 2 weeks, for that matter?
Yeah, I lead a very boring life. I had brunch with friends. That was fun.
That's good.
That's about it.
Okay. Now, what did we do? Well, we'll start off with we went down to Dante's.
We did.
And we recorded for 5 fucking hours.
Yep.
He just likes to talk. That's what it is. I mean,
so
when it comes,
do you.
No. He talks way too much because I've never recorded a podcast over like 30 minutes, and we were down there for forever. Man, he just doesn't stop talking.
Yeah. Says the man that recorded an 8-hour podcast.
No. We do half hours here.
Yeah, that's lies.
I don't talk.
Yeah, no, of course not.
I wasn't talking at all during that whole podcast.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what's going on. But no, we had a lovely time.
I sense a lot of lies in that.
His family is amazing.
Yes, it was wonderful. Very welcoming. It was great.
I could have talked to his daughter all night.
She was so cute.
But it was nice.
That was very fun.
And he's going to have to come up here for our long podcast.
Okay. I will be sleeping.
He's going to yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon because we got to work out our schedules. But we'll figure it out. Shock G passed away.
Shock G did pass away.
So if you know who he is, if you don't know who he is, he was part of Digital Underground.
The Humpty Dance. That's all I know.
Well, he was both people. He was Shock G and Humpty.
Okay.
He put on a disguise and no one knew it was him.
Kind of like Superman and Clark Kent.
Yeah, but it was more of a disguise. Like he had a big nose, glasses, hat. Digital Underground is where Tupac got his first start, rolling around with them. Mm-hmm. I think he
love Tupac.
He was a mayor.
Shock G?
He ran for some kind of office or something at some point.
That's interesting.
I don't think that was Money B. But I don't know. I remember when I was younger, I looked them up. I was looking up where they were because I was big into their music. So I was trying to figure out where they were now. So I looked up Shock G, I looked up Money B, and I looked up Humpty. And I was like, why can I not find anything on Humpty?
Because Humpty is Shock G.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Well, I'm proud that you did.
So, I didn't get a lot toy-wise. Kinda.
Not as much as you usually do, no.
But I did spend more than I ever did in a week. But I got the Beast Wars, Beast Kingdom, Transformers Kingdom thing, Megatron, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. But I'm not buying any more. I saw him. He was the only one. I was like, I'm going to buy him so I can at least have him and Optimus because I'm not doing the whole line.
Okay. He's good looking.
And I
like the colors.
Yeah, and the material, it looks good, and it feels good. The guy who is custom making third-party Masterpiece Beast Wars figures.
The ones you keep posting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I already pre-ordered Inferno. Pterosaur comes up next week, and then he's got a Scorponok, so he's fucking... He's just chugging this shit out. He just sits at his computer 3D CADing, sculpting these, making them transform. Like, who the fuck are you?
Smart
that you could
dude.
just sit there, and you can make the thing transform, and then
Smart dude.
I couldn't make a transformer. Like, I love puzzles, but I like putting them together and taking them apart. Like, I can't make it.
Creating it. It takes a lot of talent.
But
Good for him.
They look good. So he 3D prints them, and he has like a factory that's making them. So
Very cool.
props to him.
Very cool.
But
He has a key market.
there's a lot of fucking...
I know.
And like they're not making anymore. Like they're kind of just like not saying anything, which is disappointing. But it's fine because the Tigertron I bought from them from Takara is crap anyway. So I will spend money on these. I bought a kayak,
You did.
an expensive kayak,
Yes, you did.
and the first week I took it out and I was on the water for like almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Till I put a hole in my hand from
Rowing.
rowing. I still have a fucking blister there. Drove all the way down to Delaware to the beach to buy this, so I wouldn't have to pay. It was the only shop that had the one I wanted, and then no sales tax.
Yeah.
So that worked out. And then I had to drive down there again today because I had to switch out some paddles.
Yep.
It's a good place. They're awesome, and I'll probably have to take you down there when you want to get yours.
Why?
Because unless we can find a good one at Dick's, because the seats are going to be uncomfortable. But we'll see. Oh, I'm not spending that much on yours.
Yeah, I don't want a kayak that expensive. I don't need it.
Whatever. All right. So they are rebooting Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, you said.
Did I tell you the cast?
No.
There's only, as of now, there's 2 people linked to it.
Who?
I don't know the second person, but I know the first person.
Who's the first person?
This actor is going to play Toxie.
Okay.
Guess.
Guess?
Yeah, you know how much I love these games. 3 guesses. Let's go.
Can I get a hint?
I love him.
You love him. Okay. I'm going to immediately take out The Rock because that doesn't make any sense.
That would be awesome, though. That would be fucking awesome. No one would fuck with him.
No one would. Okay, so somebody you like.
Yeah, love.
Love.
He's one of my actors. You know them.
I don't know all of them.
I don't have many.
You don't. I'm trying to...
He's one of the ones that I have to watch whatever he's in.
The ones you have to watch whatever he's in. So Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely out.
Clearly not.
I'm trying to think. What do we need?
I just need you to talk louder.
Oh, what actor do you have to watch every... I know it's The Rock, but it's not The Rock.
And I haven't seen everything he's in, to be fair.
That is fair, but
he's
usually,
not one of them. But he's like at that cusp where like...
It's not Timothy Oliphant, is it?
No.
Walton Goggins.
No.
Wait.
It's someone who you wouldn't think.
It's someone I wouldn't think.
But it is. Like, when you think of the character, you don't think of this person.
It's Carl Urban? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Yeah.
He usually plays smaller roles.
He usually plays smaller roles.
Yes. I mean, they're kind of big roles, but he usually plays smaller roles.
You're going to have to give me a better hint than this. This is terrible.
Trying to think of the last thing I saw him in.
Yeah, I'm going to need...
I don't know. I got nothing. He's
Is it David Tennant?
No.
Okay, so I'm done.
I'm going to just tell you.
Yes.
Peter Dinklage.
Is it really Peter Dinklage?
That's what they're saying. I don't know if this is some kind
How?
I don't know if this is some kind of like gag
It
or
has-
what.
it
but
has to be.
He is tied to playing Toxic Avenger in the movie.
Ha!
That would be fucking amazing.
It would be so good.
Yeah. So
Wow. Okay. I'm in. Sign me up.
I remember seeing that like a couple months ago, and I was like, okay, that's a joke. That's like some shit. And then I read an article where it said another person has signed on or is tied to the movie, and I didn't know that actor. But then it went ahead and said, yeah, Peter Dinklage is signed up to play
Oh man.
Toxie. I'm like, God.
It's gonna be so good.
It is. It's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be such a bad movie. Such a good bad movie.
Speaking of that, we have to watch...
The last Toxic Avenger movie all the way through? Nope.
No. We have to watch what was the X-Men? X-Men
Days of Futures
Time
Past.
Forgot. Yeah, that one where he was the guy, the
Yeah.
Sentinel guy. We have to watch that cuz I feel like that's a better movie than I remember it was.
I really like Days of Futures Past.
We're going to have to watch that.
That was actually one of my favorite X-Men movies.
We still have yet to watch Logan
Again, we did watch it once.
in theaters.
Yeah.
We didn't I bought it and we haven't watched
We
it.
didn't watch it.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Okay.
I watched A Christmas Movie.
I didn't.
So, if you haven't heard, there's a movie called Fatman. And you have Walton Goggins, who is the villain, who is amazing. And he is trying to kill Santa. Now, Santa is known as a very, very nice, welcoming, lovable person, correct?
Entity,
So,
sure.
what?
Entity, not person, but okay. Continue.
Well, Santa's known as a person.
Okay, continue.
So when you think of Santa, you think of warm, inviting, loving everybody, all this other stuff. So when you get an actor to play him, you have to have an actor that embodies all of those things, correct? So, of course, you get Mel Gibson.
Who is none of those things.
He's none of those. But I liked him in the role.
Oh, my gosh.
The movie was bad.
I can only imagine.
It wasn't good. And I will watch it again. But he didn't sound like him. Like he had like a really he had always like a kind of scruffy voice, but it's deeper and it's real scruffy, and he looked good in the like. If he wasn't an anti-Semitic motherfucker,
Such an anti-Semite.
but his character was good. I hate to say it.
Listen, he's
He's a good actor.
terrible human being. He's a terrible human being. But a fair actor.
Yeah.
Sadly.
But
But he's a terrible human.
I want you to watch it just to experience
I don't really
it.
want to watch Mel Gibson movies. I'm sorry. He's tainted.
But you're open to watching movies of his before he had his rants. That's why I don't understand.
Only Lethal Weapon. And Braveheart.
I've never even seen Braveheart all the way through.
Braveheart's good.
Payback is a great movie.
I think I've watched it before.
However, Payback, the director's cut, is a completely different movie. Back when they were releasing director's cuts and all on DVD, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy that because I love the movie so much. It's going to just be better. I watched that. It's kind of like Justice League. Completely different storyline, everything. Not as good.
Not as good.
But
Yeah.
good movie.
Braveheart was really good, and I really like Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
I guess I can watch it.
No, you're not.
He's-
Here's the thing,
he's
though.
so
You're not
tainted
watching.
for me.
Yes, you're not watching it. It's not a movie you. Sorry, it's not a movie you're gonna watch and be like, you know what? This is the best fucking movie. This is a movie you just gotta watch. It's like a curiosity piece.
Maybe.
It's stupid.
Maybe. I
He
don't
does
know.
get his ass whooped. If that makes you feel better.
That does make me feel a little better.
He
Is it
get-
why by Walton Goggins? Because
Fuck
that
yeah.
would make me feel even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. He gets his ass whooped by Walton Goggins.
I do like Walton Goggins.
He's weird in this. But no, he like I'm telling you, the movie's just the movie.
It's just weird.
The movie is like it's kind of like a made-for-TV movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know the
Yeah.
feel on that. So, but
Possibly. I'll think about it.
that's fine. Let's just put it into our Christmas rotation.
Yeah, okay.
So, Super 7 has Marshall should be here for this, but he's not. Super 7 has teased their next figures, 2 of them. They teased a redeco of one of their of Leonardo as a samurai Leonardo from the toy line,
Okay.
which is stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Release the original toys first, and then do variant shit.
Yeah.
Not or like do it as a side thing, not as the wave.
Yeah, that's weird.
But they released teaser images of Krang
Okay, that's cool.
and the android walker, not the big humanoid body. So, but that is not a $50 piece. So I don't know what they're going to add to it to make it worth $50, or they'll just be like, "Well, we gave you a giant size Bebop and Rocksteady, so that kind of equals out," which it kind of does because he's fucking huge compared to the other ones. But whatever, I'm not buying fucking Samurai Leonardo.
No, that's stupid.
Um,
Yeah, give me all the toys first and then release, like, outfits.
yeah. So now we're out of nerdum stuff.
Wait, real
until-
quick.
What?
I'm going to bring this up. It's really random.
Okay.
I really want a Polly Pocket.
You said that before, and I've offered to buy it for. We were at RetroCon, and I had a Polly Pocket, mint in box in my hand for like $15.
If you see a Polly Pocket, buy one for me. I think
Polly Pocket. I live on eBay. I can get you one right now.
I want a Polly Pocket.
You can play with my Mighty Max. They're the same thing.
No, I want a Polly Pocket.
You gonna play with it?
Probably.
Well, we can set it on the table. We can have Mighty Max because I have the big play sets. We have Mighty Max and Polly Pocket.
I really
Getting it on.
I don't know why, but I really
Does she have invisible teeth?
No.
Oh.
I really just want one. I've been seeing them online, and I just want some
Where have you seen them online?
on
Like
TikTok. People are buying them.
Oh God, they're being popular again. That
well,
means
they
their
remade
prices.
they remade Polly Pockets a while ago.
Did they? That means
yeah.
the price is gonna go up on the collectors. Fuck.
Well, try to get one. If it's too expensive, don't get me one. But like,
I'll be at RetroCon this year with Marshall, so
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll find them. They're
Just
always there.
Just hunt me down a Polly Pocket.
Any preference?
I don't care which ones.
Okay.
I just want one.
Did they have big play sets like the Mighty Max ones, or were they just?
I don't-
Were they just the small ones? Like
I think they
got?
were just the small ones.
Okay. I don't remember seeing any huge.
No,
play sets.
I never remember a big Polly Pocket. I just remember the small, like little ones that you unfold
Yeah, like
and play with.
the
Yeah.
the other ones I have.
So yeah, I would like a Polly Pocket, please.
Okay.
When is RetroCon? September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have off. I took off for it. But yeah, okay, so we're going to get out of nerd stuff for a little bit. And I just have random things written down. So let me see what's going on with this.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever felt like you had to, and I don't remember what this has to do with.
Okay.
So,
Those are my favorite. Go ahead.
but it makes sense. Did you ever have to do something, felt like you had to do something to prove something to you and yourself? That's what I wrote. To you and yourself. Did you ever have to do that? Not just you, but also yourself. No. So did you ever feel like you had to do something to prove something to you and other people, like a competition or something? So like I said, I don't remember where it came from, but did you ever have to feel like you had to accomplish something to prove to yourself of
that you could accomplish it?
Or to prove to other people, like let's just say entering a fucking I don't know, karate competition to prove that you could do it and to prove to everybody that you had the ability.
No.
I wish I knew where this came from because there was more important
I'm
things to
sure.
talk about.
I just can't. I'm not a competitive person, so for
But
me,
you
it's
don't
not.
have to. You don't feel like. Really, you don't have to prove. You don't feel like you have to prove anything to anybody. Ever.
Maybe not. Maybe sometimes I do.
Okay.
I have to prove that I'm likable.
Shut up. Everyone knows you're likable.
I don't know.
I'm the unlikable one.
That's not true.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Other than having to prove to people that I am a likable human being, I don't really. I have to prove stuff to myself that I can do it.
Yeah, like what?
Like simple things, like going to the gym every day, lifting something heavy, opening things.
Opening things?
Like
Like
drawers.
cabinets that are too high?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Getting pots and pans from the top shelf?
Sometimes I make you do it for me. Other times I want to prove to myself that I can.
Okay.
But other than that, not really. I'm not really a competitive person. I've never felt the need to compete against somebody else or prove that I could do something to someone else.
Okay.
I'm just not that kind of person.
Okay. Phlegm.
What about you?
I've never had to prove anything to anybody.
Yeah. Never had the urge to prove anything to anyone else.
We've had this conversation. I appreciate it when people think low of me. Like, if I disappoint you, not like if you're a friend, but like if you think, like when I was a manager at one of my jobs, I drove a Kia Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know this because you're married to me. But so I drove a Kia Soul, a white Kia Soul, and I had custom vinyl produced for it, all in black. And I had put it on myself. I designed most of it myself, and I decked it out as like some crazy transformer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when people would talk to me and all, when I'm in my job role, no matter what I do, I'm professional.
Yes.
Maybe not so much anymore, but I try to be professional. So they think I drive a sedan or something, and then they find out I'm the one who's driving the Transformer little kid car out there.
The car with all the stickers.
And they just give me a look and like, really? That's your car? Like, thinking low of me? Like, that's yours? Really? I'm like,
I don't
yeah.
think it's a thinking low of you. It's just
when
a
they give me
weird
that
thing.
face and they're like, really? That's your car?
I think it's just they think it's weird that you would be driving that car.
I guess I hide my nerdism well.
When you're
most times.
when you're at work, yeah. When you're not at the house,
yeah, I guess I hide it well.
yeah.
Like, people have told me before, they were like, you don't seem to be the type that's into that.
Yeah,
that.
you don't strike people as a person that collects unless they know you.
So what is that type of person?
I think people usually pigeonhole people that collect.
Let's hear some pigeonholes.
They wear nerdy T-shirts.
Oh, I do that.
You do that, but you don't wear you don't wear them all the time. Number
Right.
one. Number two, it's if you wear you wear a nerdy T-shirt, but you're also not wearing a nerdy hat or have
True.
any kind of other distinguishing nerdy factors. Wallets. Your wallets have always been
Right.
normal wallets.
Right.
Masks, for example. I have a bunch of nerdy masks right now that I wear out.
I just have my Venom one.
You just have your Venom one,
I
but you
don't
don't
wear
really
that.
wear it.
No.
So
I got that as a joke.
none of your masks are dorky. You don't really wear your nerdisms
Yeah.
as much as people that do. There's a lot of people that, I mean, you go to RetroCon every year. Look at them. That's what they dress like every day.
Yeah.
So it's not. That's how people pigeonhole collectors, particularly of toys, particularly adults. I think that you don't meet that stereotype that people are used to.
Okay.
Which is a stereotype, being you never know.
All stereotypes come from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's some grain of truth to stereotypes, but that's why they don't think that you would collect it, because you don't have it. Your tattoos aren't overly nerdy. I mean, you have
just the one,
but you don't. It's not.
When I was at work, I'd have long sleeves.
Yeah,
on
you'd have
anyway.
long sleeves, so nobody would see it.
Yeah. So, until I get that the maximal
Excuse me.
tattoo under my eye.
No, you're not.
On my cheek.
No, you're not.
Like the
No, you're not.
with the teardrops.
No, you're
would
not.
have maximum Predacon.
No, you're not.
Get it.
You're not getting a face tattoo.
Get it.
Stop it.
It'll be one of those heat, like the rub ones, like on the old Transformers, where you rub it and it reveals itself. So you just see me rubbing my eyeball, and then
That's
look,
not weird.
I'm a Transformer.
Because that's
then-
not weird.
It's not. Just rubbing my eyeball.
Continue.
Okay, so last thing before we get into our conversations, because we haven't been having conversations.
No.
So
we're not
I
talking
don't
at all.
know who posted it, but I'm gonna have a challenge for myself. You know how I'm the ever-go-lucky, lovable, love every day, all this other stuff, right? You know, I'm such an optimist.
Oh, yes.
Well, they said it was a meme, and it said something about how a dog lives every day like it's their best day, and how people should do the same thing. So I'm going to try for 1 week. I don't know when it is, but it's probably not going to be this week. I have to mentally prepare myself. Every day, I'm going to believe that it's my best day, and I'm going to be as positive about life as possible. And I got to figure out how I'm going to do it, because I also want to document it every day. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do a little, like, video or, like, a little recording.
I'm excited.
Or, like,
I'm excited about this.
or, like, a thing on Instagram where I do, like, a reel of me in the morning, me in the afternoon, and me at night every day. I have to plan it out. But I'm going to try it for 1 week,
I'm
7 days.
So excited about this.
Pretending, having each day as my best day.
Okay. I'm in it. Let's go.
I tell you right now,
I'm so excited.
an hour into the first day, I'm
You're
going to
gonna hate-
I'm going to be in trouble.
You're going to be miserable.
So I can't be miserable. It's got to be my best day. And towards the end of the week, I'm going to waver, but I got to figure out how to stay on track.
I'm so excited about this. Hold up. This is the best idea ever for you.
Right?
I am so excited to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited.
So that's
I
going
have
to
a giant grin on my face right now. That sounds so good.
be. Yeah,
You're going to be terrible at it.
fake it till you make it, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay. I'm excited. I want to help. Let me know what I can do.
But okay, so we watched Winter Soldier,
Which is the finale.
the finale, and what were your thoughts?
I really like it. I really like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that the way that they did it was really, really good. They address issues in our society in a way that incorporates the MCU. I feel like they're bringing people into the fold, into a conversation that's difficult to have with these MCU characters, and they did a good job.
Yeah.
Like, they did a really, really good job. I really like it because I love the character development of everybody on that show. Like, I really like Sam.
them two together.
Sam and Bucky.
You like
Are
people
great.
like people talk about this show and they're like, well, it's not like that important to the MCU, whatever. It's kind of just like a thrown together comedy, like good cop, bad cop, buddy situation. But I like that.
I really like
I
it.
can watch season after season of them two just getting into stupid shit.
Of getting into stuff and talking and like doing.
Going to therapy.
I love that therapy scene with Bucky and Sam is priceless. I could watch that 1,000,000 times over.
Yeah.
It was just really good. The acting was superb. And like I said, I like every single character on there. There's not a single character that I didn't enjoy.
Right.
I thought what they did with John Walker was really good.
Yeah, I don't like him, but you're not supposed to like him.
You're not supposed
so
to like him.
It worked.
he was such a good actor that people sent him death threats
Yeah, I
this
know.
first episode.
But
Like, jeez.
was it Zemo? I'm not really familiar
Zumo.
with Zemo.
Is it Zemo?
Zemo?
It's
Zemo?
Zemo.
Yeah, you said Zemo.
I said Zemo?
Yeah, I said Zemo, and you said Zebo or some shit.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, Zemo,
Yeah.
love him.
Another great acting job.
Yeah.
I really liked how they incorporated Black Panther and
Right.
the Wakanda warriors. It was really good. It was so well done. It was so well done. I don't think anything was I can't pinpoint anything about it I didn't like.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Makes me want to go watch Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it makes us want to watch Captain America. Nothing has ever made us want to watch Captain America except for this. So yeah, no, I'm in it. If they want to make another one, I'm in it 100%. Much better than WandaVision.
You liked WandaVision.
I did like WandaVision. This was better though. This was better. The character, like I said, the character development was better. The story was better. The way that they addressed things was better. I love everything about it. Everything about it.
It is good.
Such a good show. I am excited about Loki though.
Yeah, it'll be good, but it's going to take a lot to top this show.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it was only, 6 episodes?
6 episodes.
Where
Not long.
WandaVision was 9? 8 or 9?
8, I think. WandaVision was 8.
And I didn't like it. I didn't like that from the beginning to the end. I didn't enjoy that show.
I enjoyed WandaVision.
A lot of people did.
But I think that they're doing a really good job with just MCU shows in general.
Well, they're treating them like movies.
Yeah, like
because
mini
you're
movies.
not when you're watching it, it's not like you're watching a TV show.
No.
You feel like people are putting in the time to make it a good fucking show.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job with MCU shows. I really like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about giving anything away.
Yeah, no
So,
no spoilies.
But yeah, I really hope they do a second season because
I hope so
they were
too.
talking about. I don't know if any of these shows are having second seasons or they're just tying in to the movies coming out.
I know WandaVision ties into Doctor Strange too.
Right.
You never know. They might tie it into movies and then create shows from those movies. Like their MCU is just killing it. They're killing it. Their story locking, the way they develop character, the amount of characters that they can develop, it's just superb. They do a superb job.
Yeah. They're coming out with a bunch of different TV shows too, like was it Inhumans and Eternals? Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff.
I don't know what the Eternals are, but yeah, they're coming out with the Eternals, Loki.
Just like in our later conversation we're going to have, when I like something, I tend to only like what I like, and I don't branch out. So I like the X-Men, and within the X-Men, I liked Logan. So I followed Wolverine's path, and I read all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know much, and Nightcrawler, but I don't know much about the other people. So when it comes to other things, like these other side groups, I don't know much.
Yeah,
I just enjoy it or not enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, but so far so good.
Yeah.
So far so good.
All right. Anything else with that? Should we jump into?
I just highly suggest everybody watch Interviews with Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan because they're
You
hilarious.
keep talking about that, but we have yet to watch any of them.
We're gonna watch some, me and you, but they're so good. Like they did like a segment on Jimmy Fallon where somebody in the audience asked, "Has Chris Evans ever grabbed your left breast?" Because you know how he you know how when guys laugh, they bet he just he grabs their shoulder like this and he bangs on their chest, like when he laughs, like a hearty laugh.
Okay.
And Sebastian Stan demonstrates on Anthony Mackie.
Mm-hmm.
He's just takes his hand and gropes his gropes his left pectoral and just goes, ah! It's so good.
Okay.
I love it. It's so funny.
All right. So let's get into what everyone is waiting for.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, if I do it correctly, I can superimpose that the real Mortal Kombat into it, like just them saying Mortal Kombat.
Can you?
I don't fucking know.
Oh my god, if you could do that, that'd be so cool.
I'm going to be editing tonight, so probably not. We'll see. We'll see if I have enough time.
Fine.
Or enough skill. All right, so we watched this movie.
Came out today and we watched it.
Just not talking about it yet, but what's your first reaction? Real quick, not a summary, just like, not like, thing like that. What's your reaction to it?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Just like a movie I don't need to really think about or put a lot of thought into. Just a fun watch nostalgia movie.
I was highly disappointed. We'll get into it. Highly disappointed to the point where I was fine with the original.
Wow. One or two.
I don't remember two.
Two.
No one remembers two.
I remember two.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
you
do.
thought you remembered two,
I
but then we
thought I
started
remembered
watching
two,
and then we
but
realized it was the one.
No.
It
But I
doesn't matter.
do remember two.
It doesn't matter. Here's the thing.
Two's the one with Katana's mom, and it's terrible.
Here's the thing. So, here's the thing. It's crap. It's just crap. The acting is just as good as the one from the 90s.
That's rude.
And here's my problem. I might have enjoyed it more if I hadn't watched the animated movie that came out last year called Scorpion's Revenge, because it's almost the same.
Okay. I didn't watch it, so.
You will. And
Yes.
you will love it.
Okay.
And you will understand how bad this movie is.
Okay. I know this movie's bad.
No,
but it's
like
a
how
good
unenjoyable.
bad.
No. You will see how unenjoyable it is compared to the movie, this animated movie.
Okay.
Because it's the same kind of plot, somewhat.
Okay.
It's the same opening. That's almost the same opening.
Okay.
But certain characters are throughout the whole fucking thing. But yeah, it wasn't good. The special effects were good. The acting was not. The plot I didn't like.
I kind of liked it.
So, anytime you think of Mortal Kombat, you think of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea of this movie is to kill everyone before there's a tournament,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't like. But go ahead, let's hear what you think of the movie. Besides what, because we got out if we liked it or not.
Okay,
so
so
go
spoilers ahead, guys.
Yeah.
I like it because I like the number one. I didn't think the plot was that bad. I thought
The plot is always the same plot.
plot's always the same plot. Outer world is trying to take over the human world.
But I didn't like that they didn't have like the tournament. Like I know they fidgeted some in there, but like I like the idea of the tournament. I don't.
Like
the whole idea was to break rules in this.
Yeah, but they break rules in the second movie.
Yeah, but that's not the whole movie. Like,
well, in the
breaking...
second movie, it was they broke rules the whole movie.
Yeah, but at that point, they're not doing Mortal Kombat. That's like
that's after the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I get that. Like they didn't have the actual tournament. I still like this movie. I like it because like I know the characters are familiar, and I like
some of them.
Most of them.
To have some new fucking characters.
They have like one or two new characters.
Pathetic new character.
The new character was not good. But they had some familiar characters, and I kind of like the. It's not like more modern, I wouldn't say, but like I like the way that they did it. I thought that the storyline was good. Wasn't a good storyline, but like I like the way that they tie in the Mortal Kombat characters. I like the fact that the movie is super gory, like the video games.
Yeah.
I
Now,
like that.
who's the bad guy? The main bad guy. I don't
Kung
remember.
Lao. No, Kung Lao's the good. Kung Lao is Liu Kang's cousin.
Shere Khan.
Shao Kahn, yeah.
Shaka Khan, Shere Khan.
It's not Shaka Khan, it's Shao Kahn.
Did not like him, that actor as him.
Yeah, that actor was not good.
The best person for that role was the guy the first movie.
The guy in the first movie. I don't remember his name. I wish I did. But he's
the only one who should play Shere Khan.
Shao Kahn. It's not Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
It's not the tiger from the Jungle Book.
Yep.
It's Shao Kahn. Yeah, he wasn't the best actor. I also don't really like the guy that played Raiden. I don't think he did a really good job.
He didn't do a good job. It should always be the Highlander.
It shouldn't always be the Highlander, but
not that I care. Like, I was listening to Nerd Rage, and they were talking about how they feel like Raiden should always be Asian, but if you think about it, he's a god, so he can really be anything. Like, he's protecting Earth, not just the Asian part of Earth, so he could be whatever.
I think he should always be Asian.
I don't care what race he is, but act a little better.
He was just not a great actor.
And the guy who played
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Okay, so before I go into this, and people's like, oh, you don't know this shit. I played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3 Combat Edition or whatever the special edition was. I've played all the Xbox games and PlayStation games and all this other stuff. But the problem is with me is I only play one character all the time, and that's Scorpion.
Yes.
I don't play anyone else.
Nope.
There's no point. He's my man. So we're going to get into that later. But in the realm of things, I really only know about Scorpion. Like I was saying earlier, when I liking Marvel, I like certain X-Men, things like that. I don't care too much about knowing backstories or names of other people.
No.
I know the ninjas. I know because I would play them occasionally because they're the same person, basically. But, yeah, so I didn't like the actor of, what's his name? Kowlin?
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Dyslexia. Liu Kang, the original one guy was better.
The original person, I will say this, the original cast that they did for almost all of the characters was really, like, they were better suited for this kind of acting. Yeah. Like, they
And
the exaggeratedness of
the
it.
new character of Scorpion's descendant.
I liked him.
Did you?
I did. I really like him.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was terrible.
I liked him.
He was a terrible character.
No, I disagree. I liked it. I liked the character. I liked the character development. I know you don't like him, but I liked him. I liked the way the character ended up. I liked him.
You know what I would have liked? I would have liked to have fucking Scorpion in the movie.
Yeah, you had a big problem with that. I really like Sub-Zero. I like the person that
I like
played
Sub-Zero.
him.
I was a little upset he didn't have any fucking blue on him.
I know, but I really liked that character. I liked his costume. I know it didn't have any blue, but
I hate how they always shortchange Reptile.
always. Reptile is never the same as he is in the video game.
Like, it doesn't matter, but like...
He's never a ninja. He's always
never a ninja.
He's always a reptile.
He's always some kind of lizard man thing. Which is fine, but give him some breaks. Like he always gets his ass
Like he's
whooped.
always gets his ass whooped, and he's always only in it for like one scene, and it's always in the beginning.
Yeah. And he's always out real quick.
And he dies really fast. Yep. We both liked Kano.
Yeah, I loved Kano in this. And I hate Kano. I usually hate him.
Yeah.
Like, I never liked him in the game. I didn't really care for him in the movies. But in this movie, I will give that. His character in this movie made me really fucking love that guy.
I really like Kano. I really like Sub-Zero in this. I like the guy that played Scorpion, even though he wasn't in it enough.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing: you had the whole beginning of the movie wrapped around him,
Yes.
and then it was only lead up to him having a wimpy ancestor that got his ass whooped over and over again.
But then he got better.
It doesn't matter.
He wasn't wimpy.
Don't tease me, Scorpion, and give me none.
They gave you some
10
just not
minutes
a
at the
lot.
end and
Yeah.
10 minutes at the beginning is not a good enough thing for me.
It's not. You were expecting more Scorpion, and you got shortchanged.
Again,
But
after,
I like the way they did Sonya in this. I like Jax.
Yeah.
Jax is always one of my favorite characters in the movies too.
He always makes me think of, like I was saying, I always think of Axel. I think of his name as Axel from the Twisted Metal because it's a big buff black guy with metal arms, or usually metal arms, or he's connected to two big wheels.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I always confuse the two
I
names.
love Jax. I like Jax in this a lot. I like the way they did Kung Lao in this movie. He was good.
I didn't like his acting. Like his role was kind of like
They're supposed to be like monks.
yeah,
like,
but he didn't come off as a monk. He kind of came off as like a Johnny Cage character, like with the way he
a
talked.
little bit, but I don't know. I liked him. Overall, I found it to be an enjoyable movie. Just because, one, I enjoy Mortal Kombat, the first two movies.
Yeah,
I actually enjoy them. I like to watch them.
I enjoy the first one.
I like it. I like watching them when I don't feel like thinking about a movie too much and I want to get nostalgic. So like I liked it. I have no issues with it. I had no real issues with it. Even though I didn't like super love the way that Raiden's character acted that character, or the way Shao Kahn like acted, I could get over all of that. Like I liked it. I thought they did Melina's character good.
Again, I only liked Kano.
Kano. You didn't like Cabal?
I liked Cabal, but Cabal wasn't really in it. Like he only had like the two lines.
He had the whole conversation with Kano.
Yeah, that's it. That's the conversation. That's all I
Okay.
liked. I liked their banter back and forth.
Yeah.
But that's only because it revolved around Kano. That's like
Yeah, you only really liked Kano. No,
I could have.
I
Look,
liked
you
it.
could have had all terrible characters in it. That's fine. They could have all acted poorly. But if Scorpion was in it, it would have been better.
Yeah, you.
But it pissed me off. It just it wasn't that. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good movie.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I don't think I'll be watching it again.
I will watch it again.
I will watch the first one and the second one before I watch this one again. But more importantly, we have to watch the animated one because that is by far the best thing
Okay, we can watch it.
Mortal Kombat
Kombat.
has ever put out, I think.
Except for the video games.
Yeah, but the stories to those, I don't know if I ever got to like the endings.
I don't ever remember there being a story.
Yeah, because you had to go up the ladder. And
Oh, I
each
remember
winner had
that, but
you had to win or whatever.
you had to win Mortal Kombat. That's
and
all
then,
I remember.
And then the end scenes. I don't think I ever made it to many end scenes.
I don't think I ever made it to an end scene.
I don't know if I ever did for Scorpion. Again, that's the only one I played.
I've never made it to an end scene.
And then the new ones, I never got there on the.
I never played it in story mode.
Tens and that's all. Well, when I'm alone, that's what I would play.
Maybe I played it in story mode. I don't even remember.
So I just have a few more notes on this. So, we shouldn't have had. Okay, so we had Scorpion in the beginning and Scorpion at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't have had to wait for Scorpion to come back. All right, they teased them throughout the whole thing, so he should have just came back. I'm gonna get off that soapbox. His fight at the end needed to be bigger, and not necessarily. It didn't have to be bigger, but it didn't have to involve his descendant.
But that's what the movie was about.
And I go back to this. The movie shouldn't have been about that. Okay?
Okay.
We came for one thing and one thing only, and that is to see Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight it the fuck out.
You came.
I didn't came. I didn't come. I would have.
If it was just Scorpion.
But no, you have dipshit in some golden armor that.
Oh, stop. I thought it was good.
Whatever. So that was disappointing. They needed to have a fight where it was just them. And when when he was frozen that whole time in the thing, and I'm yelling, "Dude, you're from hell. You have firepower. Melt the fucking shit." And he's just standing. He's just frozen. He's like, "Ah."
It wasn't frozen for that long.
And then 5 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, I can melt this shit. That's right. Come on."
He wasn't frozen for that long.
Come on, Scorpion.
Ugh.
You're better than that. Don't let your fucking descendant ruin you.
Oh my gosh, you are so judgy.
Yeah. So the fatality at the end of Sub-Zero from Scorpion, I feel like he blew the fire breath on him, but he should have just took the mask off. His face off and had the skull. I feel like that would have been better. Like he just rips his face off.
I agree with you, but I don't think the character design lended itself well to something like that.
Or like have, you know how in you might be right, but if you have like when the guy took care of Cabal, he had the dragon. The fire dragon come out and eat him.
Yeah.
He could have had a fire skull.
He could have.
I think that would have been a good.
But Liu Kang already did that.
Yeah, but that's his thing. He's a skull of fire.
I know. I don't think that. I think they did that actually pretty well.
No, it was fine.
It's
fine. I'm just saying it could have been better. It could have been improved. There's a lot of improvements this movie could have had, okay?
You have a lot of notes. I got it.
I don't have a lot of notes. I just have one note.
I just have one
It involves
I
Scorpion.
want more Scorpion. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it. I took it for what it was. Like, I think you expected a lot more than I did.
No. I didn't go into this expecting a lot. I only expected to see fucking Scorpion.
You did. Just not as long as you wanted to.
Not okay.
It is okay.
It's not.
You're taking
okay.
too much offense to this.
There was something else I wanted to say. Probably involved Scorpion.
Probably.
I don't remember what it was, but it might come back to me. Anyway, and at the end, the very end, this bugged me. In the beginning of the movie, Sub-Zero came, right? And they looked outside, and it was snowing, and their daughter was outside, and they were like, "It's July. Why is it snowing?" Right? At the end, they are inside the gym. The gym is frozen. Stupid Scorpion's inbred.
He's not inbred.
Person.
His descendant, you jerk.
Scorpion scales, we'll call him. Went to his frozen locker, broke his locker open to get his wife. Was it his wife or his daughter? I don't remember who he gave it to.
And his wife. He gave it to both.
I was still upset. Handed them a blanket to put on because they were inside the gym and the gym was cold. It's July. It's in the middle of the day, and it's July out in California or wherever they were.
They were in Chicago.
Wherever. I don't fucking know. I was very upset. There's no Scorpion, so whatever. They could have just went outside. It was July. You didn't have to give her a blanket.
But then Liu Kang came and gave him fire.
Again. Walk outside. It's July. If you're cold inside, walk through that door.
Again, you're expecting a lot out of a Mortal Kombat movie.
But, like, why was that there?
To show that he liked and cared about his family.
Then let them go outside.
Oh, my gosh. Again, reading way too much into this. It's a Mortal Kombat movie.
It's not a good one.
None of them are good.
I bought you years ago the 3-pack.
Yeah, I still have it. I never watched the third one.
I heard that's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be better.
We should watch it. I never did.
It's the fan film.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be better than the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
We should watch all 3. All 4. Let's have a Mortal Kombat marathon.
Well, let's remove this one and put the animated one in, and I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was...
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they didn't even have the song in there. They had like
a techno version at the end that you hated.
Okay, first of all, you say that, and you already said that. It is a techno song. You can't have a techno version of the song if it's already a techno
It's
song.
more techno-y.
It was stupid. And like in some of the fight scenes, they'd have like a clip, a very small blip of the original song, but it wasn't there.
I know. That did make me sad. Because I do love that song.
But I'm trying to think. Anything else? Anything planned for the week? Are we going to the zoo tomorrow?
We want to go to the zoo tomorrow, yeah.
Okay.
I want to go to the zoo. To the zoo.
And then
to see animals.
And then work.
Yep, and that's it.
What? Are you trying to sing the Mortal Kombat song? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
no.
not the song. It sounds like almost like Manamana mixed with something.
I don't know. I thought I was doing the Mortal Kombat
It's
song.
Mortal Kombat polka.
Polka.
Yep.
All right.
I think that's it.
That's
Unless
it?
I'm just going to ramble.
No,
a
we're
little
done.
longer. Let me
I
just
think-
check the notes again. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. Again, thank you for listening.
We love you and appreciate you.
Yep, very much. If you want to contact us, you can find us at shadedcornermedia@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram, shaded_media, Facebook, Shaded Corner. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you want to contact us, send us hate mail. Let us know who is more. What were you accepted, friendly? What were you trying to say earlier? Convince yourself that you're likable. Oh yeah, which one of us is more likable?
Okay.
Feel free to send that in, and
We
if
would
not,
love to hear
we
it.
will be back hopefully next week to bother you. So, thank you.
Have a great week. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.